best night of the week has happened again. Oh my god, it's been AEW Dynamite. The last Wednesday show we're having for a couple of weeks because I believe they're moving it for the next 2 weeks afterwards. So this is the last Wednesday night Dynamite for a couple of weeks. And the exciting news, there's going to be a brand new AEW Wrestling Weekly show that's airing August 14th on TBS at 10 p.m. on a Friday. So it will be after SmackDown. And they're also moving Dynamite Wednesday in January to TBS as well because of a new contract, because TNT's got too much hockey and NBA going on, so they have to move the programming. Otherwise, it will interfere with Dynamite too much. So they've moved to a new network starting soon.
Yeah.
But do not fear, TNT fans, because they're going 4 shows a year exclusively on TNT. So that would be nice for you to watch. They're doing 4 super shows on TNT still. So there we go. Now, should we get on to the show, KK, since we've given the viewers the update of what's going on with the television?
Yep. We kick off with Matt Sydal versus Christian
Cage.
Yeah, Christian Cage. Sydal hits the Meteora, I think it's called, but it wasn't enough to put Christian away. Christian remains undefeated in AEW and heads into Dynamite, Double or Nothing Casino Battle Royal after the win over Matt Sydal. I gave this match a 3.2 out of 5.
I'm going to give it a solid 3.75. I thought it was a very solid opener. The fact that Christian helped Sydal to his feet afterwards and they shook hands showed a side of respect. Really helped the fact that Christian's a solid, honest guy as his character at the moment.
Yeah, good sportsmanship.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes.
I always like a good sign of sportsmanship from baby faces. Then Ricky Starks got a promo saying, Christian, your own man, but you'll be on the sidelines for a while. Brian Cage, Powerhouse Hobb jumped them. Hangman Adam Page came in and tried to get the advantage and save Christian, but the numbers made Page get attacked as well.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, will Adam Page suffer the same fate at the hands of the FTW champion?
I think so, but we'll have to wait and see till AEW Double or Nothing.
Yep.
We then get to our tag team match. John Moxley and Eddie Kingston faced off against the Acclaimed, who I keep hearing mixed reports about. I keep hearing that Anthony Bowens underwent a knee surgery for 7 months and going to be out, and then the next week he shows up.
Yeah,
so is this all pre-taped, or is the guy not actually injured? Because I'm confused at this point.
Yeah. One thing that's not confusing is John Moxley is not a fan of Max's entrance for Rap. Sorry.
Yeah, neither am I, to be perfectly honest.
We had a huge win by Mox and Kingston as they remain undefeated, and they move on the tag team rankings, so they could probably get a shot at the tag titles next. I rate this match another 2.3.
The match I'll give a 2.75. It was a fairly alright tag team match. Got the point across, making Moxley and Kingston look strong.
Yeah.
We then had the greatest WCW promo of all time back together. Dean Malenko was on television with Chris Jericho, the man of 1,001 holds. God, that was a good promo back in the day, though, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was asking about the Pinnacle accepting the challenge, Alex Marvez, and he's just like, you'll have to wait to find out. Get out of here before you make the man of 1,001 holds angry. And then Jericho did say, I've forgotten a few of those holds.
Yep.
It was a nice little segment.
Mm-hmm. Pinnacle was sending a warning to the inner circle.
Yeah. Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page was in the ring to call out Sting and Darby Allin. They talk about Darby Allin losing the TNT Championships and said, that's partly our fault because we threw him down the steps. Ha 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 ha! Laughing about it. Sting and Darby Allin entered, laid out Sky and Ethan Page. Darby Allin helped Page. Held Page at bay with a skateboard. Then they retreated. Dark Order entered and then chased Scorpio Sky and Page away.
Yep.
Overall, not bad.
Not bad at all.
I really just wish Ethan Page didn't have the last name Page because it gets very confusing because you think, are we talking about Adam Page or Ethan Page?
That's why I just always go with I always say either Ethan Page or I say Cowboy or I say Hangman.
Yeah, fair enough. We then get to a Pinnacle promo. They're in a restaurant. They're drinking wine. They're cutting a nice promo talking about how they've made history and how Jericho's been making a mockery of the wrestling business for 30 years.
And MJF pretty much said, MJF said, if you decide to go to do the Stadium Stampede, just know it'll be your last match.
Yeah, Sean Spears snapped at the waiter, slammed his face into the table. Tully just tossed the money at the waiter and said that should take care of the problem. MJF said Pinnacle was always on top. It was a good promo.
Yeah, it's seeing two factions. I mean, we saw them go at it once, so this is round two.
We then got to see Hikaru Shida face Rebel, or Rebel, not Reba. Her name is literally Rebel in brackets, not Reba. That is literally now her official name.
Yeah.
I guess I've made a joke out of the whole situation of calling her the wrong name. Hikaru Shida quickly picked up the victory. I'm not going to bother rating the match because it literally was a squash match. But Britt Baker laid Kushida out after the match, holding the women's championship over her to display her dominance. It was a good overall segment. Match was nothing, but
it was good. But I really think we're going to see Britt Baker hold some gold.
Oh, I definitely think Britt Baker's going to take it off Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida's held it for a long time. If not Britt Baker, who?
Yeah, I mean, and it would be good to see someone like Britt Baker hold it. You have a heel champion.
Yeah. We then get Kenny Omega and Don Callis talking to Orange Cassidy. They tried to give him a contract to be like, yeah, why didn't you sign yourself out of here? And you'll get another shot down the line when you're healthy. He took the document, but then Don Callis got another document out, gave it to Cassidy, and think it over, man. Cassidy's not going to step out of this match, and we already know it. Yeah, Don Callis is evil for trying, though. He's a slimy little bastard when he tries to get what he wants.
He had that ice pack on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to do an exchange for a future opportunity against the champion.
Yeah.
Yep.
We then got Inner Circle going to respond to the Stampede Stadium Stampede challenge. Everybody was out there, but Santana. I don't know why Santana's not on television at the moment. I know the storyline reason is he got arrested for using the fork, but the real reason he's not there, I actually don't know. I'm assuming he's got some family issues because his dad passed away a few weeks ago, and I'm assuming he's dealing with some personal stuff at the moment, which is why he's not there.
Yeah.
All of them just started saying that we would be bitching if we didn't accept.
Yeah, challenge accepted, pretty much.
Yes. Then Jade got a promo saying, I'm going to have an open challenge next week because I am the hottest free agent. Jade's
Yeah,
alright. She's not bad.
one thing she's tired of. One thing she's tired of is repeating herself, telling people she's her own boss.
Well, maybe she should stop saying that then.
Yeah, it's because people wanna manage her, but it doesn't seem like she doesn't feel like anyone's worthy enough to be her boss.
I know, I've noticed.
Yeah.
But then Serena Deeb defended her NWA Women's Championship against Red Velvet in what was a fairly good match. Red Velvet just fell short though.
I'm giving that a 2.4 out of 5.
I'd give it a 2.75. It was a fairly alright match.
Yeah.
We then got a Pac interview. He said he's tired of missing opportunities in AEW. He's got his World Championship match now, and there's nothing that Omega can do about it. He said, let's see what the Fools can do against the Bastard at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, what Fools bets against the Bastard now?
We then got Anthony Ogogo. I can't really call this a match. This was basically a mugging. He fucking destroyed Austin Gunn.
Lethal weapons.
Yeah, he punched Austin Gunn so hard he started spitting up blood from internal bleeding. Referee called the stoppage. Anthony Ogogo teased spitting on the American flag after the match. Cody jumped in. Referees ran in to keep the the groups apart. Overall, that was probably the best segment of the entire night because I'm really behind this whole feud between Cody and Anthony, and this just made it even more exciting.
Yeah.
Honestly, the match was nothing because it was more of a segment than an actual match.
Anthony's pretty much doing QT Marshall's dirty work for him. All it is.
Yeah, but Anthony Ogogo's he's doing a good job at it though. I think generally his punches look devastating. It generally looks like it would be awful to get punched by him.
Like I said, his fists are literally lethal weapons.
Yep. Yeah, they are. Well, then we have the sad Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian separation. Alex Marvez asked Daniels, explaining his cryptic tweet about possibly retiring. Daniels shook hands with Kazarian and said something to him and left. Kazarian then got a promo saying Daniels has earned the right to call his own shots. Kazarian said he blames the Bucks, Gallows and Anderson. Don Callis and the entire group are ripping his heart out. He'll have his revenge, and that's the gospel according to Frankie Kazarian. So he's slowly transitioning into a new gimmick. My guess is, yeah, I can see Christopher Daniels retiring soon because he is quite old. He's been around forever, and I don't know how long he can actually generally go for.
What does the future hold for Frankie Kazarian?
That's my main question, because I think Christopher Daniels will retire eventually. I generally don't see him doing it for that long, much more.
Yeah, because Christopher Daniels, he's 51.
Exactly. Oh, yep. Then we get to Miro's promo. Miro just says that Jesus Christ is protecting him, giving him strength and aggression. He said, I'm defending it on next week's show. I will destroy anybody who gets in my way. Lance Archer then said, come on, bro. You think you're going to be good enough to beat me? I'm the Murder Hawk. He's like, you think you're a monster? Everyone's seen Godzilla vs. Kong, and you're going to be the Kong of the situation. You always hide behind Jake. You got nowhere to hide at Double or Nothing.
Not only that, Lance Archer, he promised to make Miro his Bulgarian bitch May 30th at Double or Nothing.
Ooh.
Bulgarian bitch. Yep.
Oh, Hikaru Shida next week would have officially held the AEW Women's Championship for 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got
Darby, Sting's next match is now officially going to be at Double
tag
or
team
Nothing. Sting is going to be in a match. I'm going to guess that's going to be a cinematic match.
Sting, Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page.
Oh. As Stinger said, it's a lot harder to film a cinematic match than a live match because there's so much filming involved and many hours that they do to make the match look how they want. It's actually just
Yeah,
easier to do a normal match because it's less
one
strenuous
take.
to do a normal match.
Normal match is one take.
Yeah.
Cinematic is like cutting different clips and putting them together.
The Undertaker said the same thing. The cinematic
Yeah.
matches are really hard to film and really tiring.
I think that Boneyard match was like, what,
Dude,
3 hours?
that took like 8 hours to film.
Yeah.
They had to keep. You know when he put his arm through the hearse, he actually cut his arm.
Mhm.
They had to stop filming to clean up the blood.
Yeah. I
Let's
think
just get the
yeah,
last match out of the way. This match was alright.
Varsity Blondes versus Young Bucks for the titles.
Yeah, this was definitely different for the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks definitely played more heel in this match, whereas you've noticed in their matches they normally are high flying, energetic wrestlers. They were more slow
Everything,
paced in this match than I've ever seen them before. It was definitely not their type. They
everything and
definitely didn't
everyone
wrestle
was
their
off limits.
style this match. It was quite interesting.
Yeah, everything and everyone was off limits.
Yeah. Matt sprayed hairspray into Julia Hart's eyes. Uh, we got a sharpshooter and Brian Pillman tapped out.
Yeah, their night was far from over, courtesy of Mox and Kingston.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Oh,
removed the Young Bucks' shoes and posed with them on the stage after putting on sleeper holds.
yeah.
Overall, pretty good Dynamite. I'd give the match a solid 3.25 out of 5.
I gave it a 3.8.
Yeah, overall, I'll give this Dynamite an 8 out of 10. Really good show. Really enjoyed it.
God damn it. It's like you read my mind. You read off of my notes.
I just pick a
I, I,
number out
I
of my
put,
head as soon as we do these.
I know mine's down. I put 8.5. Maybe like 8.6.
Decent. But yeah, that was Dynamite. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Next week's Dynamite is on a Friday because of
Good job.
the hockey. They've had to move it to Friday after SmackDown, so there will be no AEW review next week because I have work in the morning and I would have had work all day, and it's 4 hours of live streaming is more than enough. I'll be tired after that, so that I will be skipping a review. What will happen on a Wednesday for the live stream? I don't know yet. We'll do something to fill the scheduled slot on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? I wish it. Wait, is it Leafs on that Wednesday? Hopefully. Let's see. When's their game? Next week. It actually is on a Tuesday. Oh yes. It looks like one of their games might be on that Wednesday. So if it is, we can watch that instead.
Okay.
So yes. Anyway, thank you all for watching this review. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we shall catch you all tomorrow for the first game in the playoffs, and then Friday Night SmackDown, and then
I will be streaming Impact.
Yes, KK will be there, and he will have a cool picture on the screen, or maybe a webcam. we're working on his setup for his next stream because,
Yeah.
OBS sucks. XSplit is #better because OBS sucks.
So yeah, Tom's gonna cover hockey. I'm gonna cover Impact.
Yes. Most of the games, I'm going to try and cover all of the games for the playoffs. But if there's something like Monday Night Raw or something like that, I'll have to skip. But I will try my best to cover all the playoff games. If it's like 3-0 for one of them, then I'm obviously going to skip whatever wrestling. If it's like they could win the playoff then.
Whatever you skip.
My first year watching playoffs, so I really want to stream as much as I can for it. But thank you for watching, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace out, guys.
Peace.